In the first case, Judge Vonda cut through excuses, holding the mother accountable. The courtroom felt the tension. This wasn't about feelings, it was about responsibility. She made it clear the child comes first, no compromises.
Okay, Mr. Brown.
Yes.
You brought this case before the court?
I did.
What's going on?
Well, she left when our son was 11 months old. He's
11 months?
11 months, yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a minute, I got hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years old
He's
now?
10 years old now. She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. Take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams. Nothing wrong with that, but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened. Some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
That would be fine, and I agree with that, ma'am. Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her
well,
what you mean by that,
she doesn't want
sir?
to be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
All right, everyone, listen up. Judge Vonda presides over a tense courtroom where Mr. Brown lays it all out. His ex chose her career over raising their son for 10 long years. The stakes are high, emotions raw, and every word weighs heavily. This isn't just about money, it's about responsibility, accountability, and a child left in limbo.
You mean by her paying child support?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all he looks for is money.
Well,
Okay, it takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
And our child has dreams.
He needs to get a job and stop trying to depend on
no, what you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question, and not worry about what he has going on. Everything is about you right now.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll get to the money part in just a minute in terms of calculations, because this child has been with him for a long time, and to go without any sort of financial assistance, and based on what you've turned in, you've made money and you have not given anything to him for your child, it's absurd.
I've been throwing money his way, and I don't know what he's been doing with it, because I make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Judge Vonda doesn't waste time. She zeroes in on the heart of the issue. Why has there been no financial support despite the mother earning over $85,000 a year? Mr. Brown speaks with raw frustration, detailing the sacrifices he's made, being both father and mother, covering every expense, chasing stability while she pursues her dreams.
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000
Over
a year.
$85,000
She hasn't given
a year,
you any
and
money, sir?
Not too much, and really, the thing is,
this dude is lying. This
thing
dude is
is-
lying.
Excuse me, I can't listen to both of y'all at the same time. I have 2 ears, but I only can listen to one person
well,
at
the
a
thing
time.
is, well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch the child.
Wait a minute, what kind of, ma'am,
Well,
please.
it's hard to find a job and take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician.
Okay.
Eyelashes, taking care of people's eyelashes.
Okay.
She makes pretty good money at it. Actually, she's good at her job.
And
Okay.
she worked hard for it too.
However,
Ma'am.
diapers and
Excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude, I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here, okay? Yes, it's right. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay? Thanks. Go ahead, sir.
and our 10-year-old is a growing boy, and he has a lot of things he'd like to do, and it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance.
The courtroom energy spikes as the mother speaks, defensive and unapologetic. Judge Vonda cuts through the tension with razor-sharp clarity, challenging her on consistency, contribution, and her role in their son's life. Every question lands with weight, and every pause leaves the audience wondering, how did it come to this?
Since I would like to do it as best as I can on my own. However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son and have a job and run a business is very hard, and
I imagine so.
it is.
I imagine so. What type of expenses does your son have him?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with electronics and things to spark his interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He likes go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the lake, and all that.
Ma'am, do you hear all of that? All of that costs money.
It sure does, and like he said, I've been throwing money their way.
Every now and then, it hasn't been consistent.
It's not very consistent.
And it clearly cannot be consistent. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a reason to be here.
Judge Vonda then dives into the details: normal childhood expenses, extracurricular activities, and a boy with a growing curiosity for life. Race cars, go-karts, video games, the works. Mr. Brown lays out the reality. Raising a child costs more than love. It costs time, energy, and yes, money. Judge Vonda listens, weighing each argument, her courtroom presence unshakable.
Does he have a job? Can you ask him that question?
Ma'am, you know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what though?
The child lives with him, correct?
Correct.
Right. So whether he works or not, it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that he is raising you all's child, and you're not doing anything consistently. So we're going to make that change.
According to him though, right?
I want to see you do the same. After I finish with these calculations. Okay. So, who carries health insurance?
Obviously not him.
Do you carry it? Do you carry health insurance for the child?
Ask him.
Do you carry health insurance for
all the information?
Ma'am.
Well, see, that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with and talking to her about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives.
As the dialogue escalates, the mother's lack of health insurance coverage becomes clear. Judge Vonda cuts decisively, making it known that this neglect cannot stand. No more excuses, no more delays. She orders immediate action to protect the child's well-being. The tension is palpable, the power of the bench unmistakable.
And why she doesn't want to come around, why she wasn't involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern. That is a legitimate concern.
Know where his mother
Sir,
is.
Who pays health insurance for the child?
Well, the health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
So he doesn't have any health insurance coverage right now.
He has no health insurance.
Please.
So we're going to fix that right now. So according to your own testimony and your tax returns and your 1099s, it does equate to about $85,000 a year. So what we're going to do is order you to pay child support. Based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now the child isn't covered on any sort of health insurance coverage, so you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child. Okay, and I'm going to order you to do that within 30 days. That's what you're going to have to do. I have your net resources at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly, and giving you credit, how many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4, okay. So
then comes the hammer. Judge Vonda calculates child support based on her income, factoring in other dependents, and issues retroactive support for the last 4 years. The numbers hit hard: $33,541.44 in back payments, plus ongoing monthly obligations. Every dollar represents years of neglect, and Judge Vonda ensures it's accounted for.
Giving you credit for your other children, your child support obligation comes out to $698.78. And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man. He requested in his paperwork that you pay back support to him. It's known as retroactive child support. In Texas, it can go back the last 4 years. So, in calculating what your monthly child support obligation should be for the past 4 years, child support back pay is $33,541.44. And I'm going to have you repay that monthly at $1,000. So your total monthly obligation is $1,698.78 for child support obligation.
With precision and authority, Judge Vonda addresses both parents. This is about more than money. It's about being present, accountable, and putting a child's needs first. Mr. Brown, fighting exhaustion and frustration, finally sees a path forward, a chance to provide stability and guidance while continuing his own life. The courtroom feels the weight of justice.
Any questions about that?
As long as he get a job and stop living off of me.
You know what, ma'am? He can't be living off of you if you haven't given him anything consistently.
That's according to him.
Okay, well, you haven't provided me with anything different. Okay, so, exactly. Is there anything further, sir?
No, not too much. As long as she doesn't want to be around and she's willing to financially help support him, then maybe I can go off and further my education and be a better father and mother.
Sounds good to me. So, if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you know what, ma'am, cut it.
Finally, Judge Vonda wraps the case, summarizing the orders, clarifying responsibilities, and delivering a lesson in accountability under Texas law. Retroactive support, health insurance, monthly payments, it's all laid bare. As the gavel falls, the story closes, but the impact lingers. A stark reminder, raising a child isn't optional, and justice never forgets those left behind.
Mr. Griffith, you brought this case before the court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, I'm raising 2 grandkids. I'm the legal guardian of those 2 grandkids. They were sired by my son here.
Oh, this is your son?
Good, man.
That's my son.
Okay.
Sometimes embarrassed to admit it, but anyway. And so I'm here today to try to get him to start contributing to the raising of these children. Now, I'm a personal banker. I've made decent money over the years.
Okay.
I'm hitting retirement age, and I just think it's time for him to start paying.
I agree with that. Are these children involved in any type of extracurricular activities or anything?
Oh yeah, they're getting up to the age where sports are there. I'm having to run across town to soccer and then.
I'm there too, man.
Obviously not, and I'm not talking to you, so I need you to wait your turn.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
I hate to admit it, but I've told him since he's a kid he's worthless, and I think it's bearing out. But,
Well, sir, that's not very nice, and we're not here to talk about your son in that way. We're here to get some support, financial support for your grandkids, okay?
All right, guys, buckle up. This is courtroom drama like you've never seen before. All rise. Judge Vonda presides as the Griffin case kicks off. A battle over responsibility, money, and family loyalty. The stakes are high. 2 kids are at the center, and their grandfather is demanding justice.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So, kids involved in extracurricular activity. Your son, their dad is not helping. Has he given you any money at all for the kids?
He has given me no money at all, and he's not taking responsibility. He comes by and sees the kids occasionally, but he has not been much of a father to them at all.
Okay. Where is the mother?
Well, she couldn't take much, I guess, of him anymore, so she left.
I kicked her out.
You what?
Excuse
kicked
me?
her out.
Excuse me.
I bet.
Yes, ma'am.
In just a moment, you can have your time.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a moment. So she's not in the picture.
Not anymore. We haven't heard from her in quite some time.
Okay.
I think the kids still remember her and they miss her, but, you know.
How old are the kids?
Huh?
How old are the kids?
13 and 15.
13 and 15. Okay. Now, is there anything else you would like for me to know before I move to him?
Well, he goes a long time without working, and now he finally has a part-time job, I think now, and probably couldn't afford much, but more than the money, I think it's time that he starts showing some manly responsibility. He's never done it before.
And I definitely agree.
Mr. Griffith steps up, laying it all out. He's raising his 2 grandkids alone, the biological father nowhere to be found financially, and retirement looming. Judge Vonda listens intently as the story unfolds, every word dripping with frustration and urgency. This isn't just about dollars, it's about accountability, and it's overdue.
Sir, now it's your turn.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you have to say about what your father said in terms of not giving any financial support for the support of your children?
It's hard. I just got a job.
Okay.
I can
How much are
start
you
paying
working?
Part-time, like
Part-time.
20, 30 hours a week, but the shoe place.
Still a loser.
Okay, sir, that's not very
It can
nice.
turn into
We're not going to
something.
do any type of name calling in this courtroom, okay?
Yes, sir.
You guys are not going to do that to each other. You can save that at home when you all are, just between the two of you, but not here, okay?
ma'am.
So you say you work about 20, 30 hours a week.
Yes, ma'am.
How much money do you make?
$15 an hour, so a couple of thousand a month, I think.
Okay.
I think there's something, if I may, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
I think there's something
Here he
that,
is.
in case he doesn't volunteer it, he has just recently got a settlement
Oh.
through a lawsuit.
Oh.
And that's the main reason, at $15 an hour, I wouldn't have brought him to court.
Oh.
Because it wouldn't have been worth the...
Now it makes sense.
The courtroom heats up as the father, newly employed part-time, tries to explain himself. Judge Vonda isn't buying excuses. $15 an hour and a recent settlement do not absolve him. Tensions flare. The father's casual attitude clashes with the court's demand for responsibility, making the room pulse with intensity.
Now it makes sense. I could definitely see why he did not want to bring you to court for $15 an hour. So he's not very truthful, obviously, because he's looking at me with his mouth open like he is so
He's
confused.
just mad because of my car.
Well, you know
Just
what,
admit it.
sir, I'm upset at the fact that when I ask you why you were not providing any financial support, you try to give me this sob story about $15 an hour, and you have a settlement. Let me ask your dad, because I don't think I'm gonna get too much honesty out of you. How much is this settlement?
Well, my understanding is that his portion of it, I guess after legal fees and all, was about $100,000.
$100,000?
Oh, man. Come on.
You think it's funny? You think this is funny? You think it's a
I
game?
think it's funny.
You think it's funny?
Yes.
Why? Because you got more than
Because-
that? You want to tell me you got more than that?
No.
So why is that funny? You're
I
not.
don't have $100,000.
So you didn't. So your father's not being honest about the settlement
Well, I
you
may have
received?
gotten it.
Judge Vonda methodically uncovers the truth. A $102,000 settlement blown off without support for the kids. The father's smirk fades under the weight of scrutiny. Every detail is dissected. The missing documents, the braces, the failed claims. And the message is clear. Dishonesty won't fly in her courtroom.
But I don't have it anymore.
Okay,
I
so
got braces, man. 'cause you
it
didn't
does
get 'em
not
for me.
cost. Excuse me, sir. What type of crazy do you think I am? It does not cost $100,000 for braces.
I got a couple other things too. I mean, there might be some left.
Okay, and you didn't bring that to court with you, did you? To show the proof of that?
That
Yes or
was
no?
in my name.
Did you bring any documents to court to show that you are not in possession of this money? You didn't, did
No.
you? No, you didn't. Actually, you did. Your dad turned in your settlement judgment. You actually got a settlement for $102,000
It was a while back.
a while back. So you don't remember. I
Well,
guess
I mean,
that,
I do,
I guess
but-
blowing that money off made you lose your memory, huh? So what we're getting ready to do is make you pay child
That's
support
fun.
to your dad. I'm glad that you think it's a joke, because we're not about to joke, and I want to see that same smile on your face when I read these numbers out to you on how much you're going to pay on child support. Okay, so at $102,000, I have your gross at $8,500. which brings your net to a total of $6,525.63. Okay? Health insurance. Who pays health insurance?
The ruling hits hard. Judge Vonda calculates child support with precision. $1,631 monthly, plus $250 for health insurance, totaling $1,881 per month. She doesn't sugarcoat it. Responsibility is no longer optional, it's law. The courtroom vibrates with impact as the father faces the consequences of his negligence.
I do, Your Honor.
I don't
How much
have
is health insurance?
$250 a month.
$250. So we're going to make you reimburse that to your dad for health insurance, okay? So as I was saying, net $6,525.63. That would bring your child support before the reimbursement to $1,631.41. Did you need to write it down? $1,631.41 plus $250 would be $1,881.41, your monthly obligation. And I gave you credit for both kids.
I make $2,000 a month.
Okay, but you also have a settlement for $102,000. And I'm deeming that income because under Texas law, I have the right to do that.
Okay.
So your child support is not going to be set at $15,000. I'm sorry, at based on $15 an hour.
The grandfather expresses a mix of relief and pride. Judge Vonda acknowledges the journey, years of raising kids, covering expenses, and carrying the weight alone. She reinforces the lesson: accountability is earned, not negotiated. Every ruling she delivers carries the thunder of justice.
Because I'm sure you spent the $15 an hour getting those braces, not that $102,000. It's not going to work.
I'm afraid, Your Honor, he has spent a lot of the rest of that too. I think that's the reason he's hawing about
Well,
what he is.
you know what, sir, and it's fine if he did, because he has to be able to give you $1,800 a month in child support. Otherwise, you'll have far more serious issues. Okay?
Right.
Anything further?
Well, I love my grandchildren, but I've told him along the way, once he hooked up with the lady he married, that he had all the funds, so it's been his responsibility to help take care of them. This is the first time he's ever had to pay up.
Well, and I thank you for bringing him to court and making him responsible, sir.
Okay.
If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Sure. Take Visa. This is great, man.
Finally, Judge Vonda addresses the viewers. Real-life scenarios play out every day, and understanding the law can protect families. She invites the audience to engage, share, and learn, because these aren't just cases. They're lessons in responsibility, honesty, and justice. In her courtroom, everyone learns that actions have consequences.
Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of Proctors.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Ms. Proctor, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
My husband is extremely supportive of the children and me, and
Your husband, are you guys
my ex-husband.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I would like to reduce the amount that he has to pay because he's paying more than he should. He takes care of the children's everything we need. He provides very well for us, and I have my own job, and so it would really make me happy, Your Honor, if you could reduce the agreement that we have from $1,426.56 a month to $415 a month, please.
Is that what you all agreed to, the $415?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Alright guys, listen up. Today we dive straight into a courtroom drama with Judge Vonda at the helm. The Proctor case begins, and tensions are high. Miss Proctor claims her ex-husband is overpaying child support, yet she wants the court to make it official. The stakes? Thousands of dollars and the well-being of 4 kids hanging in the balance.
All right. And what else does Dad pay for?
He covers any extracurricular activities that the children would like to do, anything that they want, they get.
Okay.
And he covers their health insurance. He's an excellent father.
Okay. So you say he covers extracurricular activities,
Yes, ma'am.
health insurance. How much is health insurance?
I don't know. He would have all of the numbers for whatever he says I will agree with.
Okay. That is pretty generous to be covering the extracurricular activities. Is there anything else that he pays for?
Anything that they need, he takes care of.
Okay. Okay. And what are the ages of the children?
1.5. I was pregnant when we got divorced. We have a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 10-year-old.
Okay. All right. That's a nice little spread you all have there. It sounds like the Brady Bunch. Okay. So is there anything else you need me to know before I move over to him?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And sir, will you agree to everything that she's been saying, that that's you all's agreement?
Miss Proctor lays it all out. Her ex provides everything from healthcare to extracurricular activities, summer camps, baseball, you name it. Judge Vonda listens, sharp and unflinching, as the room slowly fills with the weight of responsibility. Every detail matters, and in her courtroom, nothing is brushed aside.
It is. We didn't have a court-ordered thing. It was just something that we came up with.
Okay. So you're paying right now, you're giving her $415 a month for the children.
Correct.
All right, and you're covering all extracurricular activities for each of them.
That's correct. That includes summer camp and baseball and everything. Yes.
Okay, so they go to summer camp every year for the whole summer?
Correct.
And how much is that?
It's about $200 per kid.
Per kid, okay. Yeah, that definitely, it's good that you all can come to that sort of an agreement and do that, because that's not something that happens all the time in this courtroom, and I'm pretty sure in a lot of child support courtrooms around Texas, okay? So that is good you all came to that. How much is health insurance?
It's $289 a month.
$289 a month. Okay, so
The children's ages are revealed: a 10-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and the youngest at 1.5. Judge Vonda pauses, letting the human element hit. The picture of a modern-day Brady Bunch, yet shadowed by legal and financial tension. Agreements aren't just numbers, they're futures in motion.
You say you all did, this is not a court order, so this is the first time that there will be an order in place.
Correct.
So just so the court understands, make sure that you understand your child support in terms of what you were paying. I believe you said that number was $1,426.56, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Based on that, your gross would have been, it is, based on the documents that you presented, your gross is about $5,000 a month. Your net is about $4,075.88. So what I will do is go ahead and adopt
Your
the
Honor,
agreement. Yes.
I'm sorry, can I interrupt you for a moment?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm really not comfortable with this agreement, but he's really mean, and if I don't agree to it...
I object, Your Honor. I'm not doing
What's
anything.
your legal objection?
I'm on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Okay.
He has,
The discussion shifts to the money. Current support is $1,426.56, but Miss Proctor wants it slashed to $415. Judge Vonda methodically breaks down the finances: gross income, net income, obligations. She challenges both parties to confront reality while keeping the courtroom pulse steady and unrelenting.
I can prove that he makes at least $4.7 million a year. I have all the account information here provided to me by his bookie. He laundries money, and I would just like to take whatever money you want to give us that's going to make him happy and give us a protective order. The children have already gone to a safe place, and I'm going to leave as soon as I get here so he can't hurt us anymore, please.
She's crazy, Your Honor. She's crazy.
I'm crazy, yeah. That's okay, I'm crazy. I'll just agree to this.
So you're agreeing that you're crazy?
Absolutely. Whatever he says, I'll agree to.
Okay, so what I'll do, because you all have been doing this, is go ahead and adopt the agreement between the two of you based on the documentation.
Can you maybe
I have.
make sure there's some life insurance for the children so that when he kills me that they'll be taken care
Oh
of?
my gosh, not to sound insensitive, but in terms of protective orders, this is not the court that you would want to be in. You would definitely need to be in another court. But if you're thinking in terms of safety, I think you're...
Then, chaos, claims of millions hidden, potential criminal activity, protective concerns for the children. Judge Vonda remains unshaken, navigating a storm of accusations and fear. Her presence dominates, calm, precise, and fearless, ensuring that no one derails the process, no matter how explosive the claims.
First step is to call 911 and maybe speak to some police officers or whatnot. Sir, I don't know what you're doing to this woman. However,
I'm not doing
unfortunately, well, I'm not saying that you are, but based on what she said.
He
as
has,
far as my
he has
job
everybody
goes-
on the books. I have the proof. I can give it to you.
No, ma'am.
There's
You know what?
receipts.
don't
I
even
have
wanna be
access to
incriminated
all
in
of
that.
his accounts.
No, thanks. So what I'm going to do is adopt the agreement between you all based on what you've been doing. The $415 a month.
Amid the tension, an agreement forms: $415 per month in support, $289 for health insurance, and full coverage for extracurriculars. Judge Vonda documents it with authority, stamping order on months of negotiation. The courtroom exhales, but the message is clear: responsibility and protection go hand in hand.
You will continue to pay that. You will continue to pay the $289 in health insurance. You will continue to cover extracurricular activities for each of the children, including summer camp. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. And I think I need to go have a drink because you
Thank you, Your Honor.
guys have really, made me nervous.
The case closes, but the lessons resonate. Judge Vonda leaves an indelible mark. No one deserves to be a victim, and the law exists to protect, not punish. The camera pans out, but her presence lingers, guiding parents, children, and viewers alike. Court adjourns, but the story and the impact echo far beyond these walls.